Welcome back to our channel where we share the most heartwarming and unforgettable stories that touch hearts around the world. Get ready for today's emotional journey because this story will stay with you long after you hear it. It was a chilly evening in the city, and the lights of the grand auditorium glimmered like stars. The seats were filled with thousands of excited people waiting for the performances to begin. It was one of the biggest talent shows of the year, with contestants from all walks of life showcasing their abilities. The energy in the room was electric, but no one could have guessed that the most unforgettable moment of the night would come from a soft-spoken 65-year-old woman sitting quietly backstage. Her name was Margaret, a grandmother of 4, wearing a simple floral dress and holding a small microphone in trembling hands. She had been waiting all day, watching performers before her deliver powerful acts. Some danced with flawless precision, others sang with voices that could shake mountains. Many audience members whispered to each other when they saw her name appear on the screen, questioning why a woman her age would even be here. Cameras zoomed in on her face as she walked slowly to the stage, and a hush fell over the crowd. Margaret smiled shyly and introduced herself in a voice so gentle that it barely reached the back of the auditorium. She shared that she had never performed in front of such a large crowd before, but this was something she had dreamed of her entire life. She took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and then something extraordinary happened. When the music started, her voice filled the room like warm sunlight breaking through clouds. It wasn't just her pitch-perfect tone that captivated the audience, it was the raw emotion behind every word. She sang a song she had written herself, a song about love, loss, and finding hope again. As her trembling voice grew stronger, the lyrics painted a picture of a woman who had faced hardships, heartbreak, and loneliness, yet chose to rise above it all with courage and grace. People who had been scrolling through their phones froze. The judges leaned forward in silence. Even the backstage crew wiped their eyes. By the time she reached the final note, her voice breaking with emotion, the entire auditorium erupted into applause. Many audience members were crying openly, strangers holding hands and hugging as if they had all been touched by the same memory. Margaret lowered the microphone and covered her mouth in disbelief as she saw the standing ovation stretch across the hall. Cameras captured tears streaming down her face as one of the judges stepped onto the stage, embracing her and whispering, "You've just reminded us all why we love music." That night, Margaret didn't just perform, she gave every person in that room a piece of her soul. And in return, they gave her something she had waited her entire life to feel: pure love and respect.